Hey guys, so 313 has announced that MCC will be receiving skill-based matchmaking. That means that when Halo on PC comes out inevitably later this year, that we will be playing against people of similar skill level, and it's going to be basically exactly like Halo 5. They said that it's going to prioritize speed over skill still, so if there's no population it will expand, but I feel with the larger population coming through PC, they want to test it on console initially, and then branch out to maybe adding True Skill 2 at a later date. Now you guys know me, you know that I hate skill-based matchmaking, not for the fact you have to sweat your ass off, and that is a terrible, terrible thing. But all these game modes that on an MCC, for example, that are supposed to be wacky and fun, I can't play with Brad and Chubb and just relax, because I'm going to be versing either a team of 3, a team of 4, and they're all going to be trying so hard to win. That's the main reason. On Halo 5, I haven't played with any of my friends in probably what feels like 2 to 3 years, and it's mainly because if you search in a party, you have to match another party of a similar skill level for every game mode, and it's ridiculous. Like, even Action Sack. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Halo 5, but one of its hugest shortcomings is the skill-based matchmaking. I understand that a good player shouldn't be going up against a bronze. I wouldn't want that at all. What I would like is maybe a mixture of every single player. So instead of just going for really tight matchmaking parameters, maybe have a bronze, a silver, a gold, and a platinum all in the same team, and just make the teams balanced so that the score is going to be very similar still. With MCC PC obviously going to have a huge population on launch, I can understand that they want to have high player retention rates, and they want to have a system in place so that if a veteran player goes up against a noob and absolutely pulverizes them, there's a higher chance that they're not going to want to play the game again. So they're just putting a safety net in place so they can try to keep as much of the population as possible. And that's a good thing. But they've got to be very smart about how they do it. I mean, saying that they're going to prioritize speed over skill is more of a, when the population is low, it will expand slowly and you'll still be able to find games. That's what they're saying. They're not saying that you're going to be able to find a game against anyone when the population is high. I don't know whether that means if you're a higher skilled player and you want to have a social experience, you have to search after 8 PM because it means there's going to be less population, so you're more likely to find a less sweaty game. But that's not ideal either, if you guys get what I mean. I've always thought skill-based matchmaking isn't the way to go, only because it just... games that aren't... If it's MLG, fine. If it's Rank Slayer, perfect. If it's a game mode like Halo 2 BR Slayer on Halo 5 is sweaty because the game mode itself is like competitive, that is fine. That'd be really sweaty. But other game modes that I feel like are very wacky, like even BTB with how many players it is, imagine having to wait. Like, so you're a champion or an Onyx level player and you want to search BTB. You know how long you're going to have to wait? Especially because MCC on console doesn't have a very high population. I just don't think it's going to work. There's a reason why MCC hasn't had skill-based matchmaking before. I'd love to know what you guys think, because I understand, like, as me learning a PC player, so as you guys know, I'm learning keyboard and mouse at the moment on Halo Online. When I go up against the really top 1% snipers, I get obliterated and I hate my time playing. So I totally empathize with newer players. They're getting absolutely stomped, and that's not a good thing. And you don't improve as a newer player because you have no chance to learn the game and develop your skills. So from that standpoint, I'm not saying that I'd love a champion level person to match a complete newbie. But I would say that maybe don't make it as strict as Halo 5. Make it a way that you can still match the majority of the population. And also make it, because the sweats, they like to relax too. They like to try hard in their hardcore playlist, but they also like to banshee surf in BTB with their Twitch viewers and do fun stuff like that. And I feel like I'll lose part of that if they put skill-based matchmaking in or make it similar to Halo 5. Another side note is with the matchmaking composer on MCC, I like being able to search really wacky or obscure game modes. I don't have a lot selected a lot of the time, and I feel like if they introduce skill-based matchmaking, all those lower population game modes, 2v2v2v2 multi-team is completely dead. That would just put the final nail in the coffin for that game mode. other game modes that are like Halo 1 Action Sack. It's very niche, it's very small. If that has skill-based matchmaking, then it's going to be very hard, almost impossible to find a game. And if you extend the search times to a point where it's unreasonable to play, it's going to kill it off anyway. So you've got to be so damn careful with how they implement it. But as I said, I want to know what you guys think. I'm in the Reclaimers, I gather feedback from what you guys say. I don't have a huge say in what happens, but if enough of you guys give opinions and I can kind of make a little summary of what you guys have said, pass it on to 343, we might be able to get a system that isn't so strict and maybe something that still promotes social gameplay, and then you have your ranked stuff in the competitive modes. So thank you all for watching. I love making videos like this, I'm extremely passionate about it, but hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in 2 days with my Halo 2 multi-kill clip hunting video. So see you then.